The Miniature Schnauzer is a small dog with a whole lot of heart. He's always in the top 20 most popular breeds in the US, England, and Germany, but he's bred around the world. He is a people person all the way, extroverted with moderately high energy. He just wants to have fun.
And being with you is fun, no matter what you do.
He's incredibly loyal to his family, and he requires a great deal of attention. He's got a long beard and bushy eyebrows, and he's a handful. Developed as a ratter, he may look just like a smaller version of the standard and giant schnauzers, but he's a distinct breed of his own. He isn't used much as a ratter any longer, although the instinct is still there, but he still has the lively, mischievous personality.
He likes to be in the center of the action. He's fairly good with children and he's energetic, with a lot of terrier spunkiness.
The problem is, he has no clue how small he is, and he's likely to talk trash to a much larger dog without any concept of the consequences.
That swagger of his can get him in trouble, so it's up to you to keep him in line.
Even though he's small, don't mistake your Miniature Schnauzer for a toy breed.
This boy is not delicate.
Because of his size, he can be a good city dog, but he needs daily exercise.
After all, he's a terrier. He needs to move.
A Miniature Schnauzer also enjoys larger quarters and is great with suburban or farm families, and there might be some rats out there he can take care of for you. He adapts well to any climate, but he can gain weight quickly if he's not exercised or fed properly. He's protective of the people he loves and is often suspicious of strangers, until you let him know they're welcome.
He's an excellent watchdog, sometimes to your frustration, and will alert you to visitors, burglars, and blowing branches.
His bark can be piercing. No golden retriever, he won't be licking the burglar in welcome, he'll be making sure you understand the gravity of the situation at full volume.
A Miniature Schnauzer is intelligent and learns quickly. Bored during rainy weather?
Teach your Schnauzer tricks, he's a great tricks dog. Smart enough to learn anything, he excels at feats that involve jumping on his sturdy little legs. At the same time, he can be stubborn.
Really stubborn. Dug into the sand stubborn.
His favorite way of rebelling is to pretend that he doesn't hear you, la, I can't hear you, when you try to make him do something.
To maintain order in your household, you must be in charge.
If you let him get by with something even one time, he'll remember it forever and you'll find the behavior escalating. This is one of the downsides of living with a dog who might possibly be smarter than you are. But because he can be trained so easily, one of the upsides of that native intelligence, he tends to do well in obedience and agility competitions. Miniature Schnauzers also participate in earth dog trials and often excel at them. After all, digging is what they were bred to do. That also means you can expect the occasional decapitated rodent on your doorstep. Unlike a cat's offering, this is not a love gift, but spoils going to the warrior who nailed the beast.
Historically, Miniature Schnauzer ears were cropped for cosmetic purposes.
Americans are moving away from cropping dogs in general, as more people come to feel it's not worth it for purely cosmetic reasons, unlike tail docking, which prevents tail injuries while out in the field. However, most but not all Miniature Schnauzers who compete in dog shows still have cropped ears. Some breeders won't crop the ears of pet quality dogs who will never go into the conformation ring. If you are in contact with the breeder early enough in the process, you can probably make your own decision about cropping your Miniature Schnauzer's ears. Robust in body and mind, the Miniature Schnauzer is a lively, feisty, smart, happy, vocal, affectionate, low-shedding dog.
He makes a fine addition to an active family. Personality.
A Miniature Schnauzer is full of life.
An extrovert, he loves to be in the thick of the family action. He may even run up to you while you're sitting down and throw his paws around your neck. He wants to touch you and be next to you all the time, and you can bet he'll want to sleep plastered to your side. A bit of a spitfire, the Miniature Schnauzer is a terrier, that means he's full of himself. He's a feisty type A and his work involves amusing himself. He is not aloof or independent but needs to be with people, and what's more, he wants to be in close physical contact. Your lap is no longer your own.
He's very intelligent, which makes training easy, but it also means he's a master of manipulation.
That combined with his stubbornness will keep you on your toes.
He's not as feisty as some terriers, however, nor is dog aggressive. As with every dog, the miniature Schnauzer needs early socialization, exposure to many different people, sights, sounds, and experiences when they're young. Socialization helps ensure that your miniature Schnauzer puppy grows up to be a well-rounded dog. Children and other pets. The miniature Schnauzer likes hanging out with his people, he lives for it, as a matter of fact. He's good with children, particularly if he's raised with them. He'll play with them and protect them, and they'll help each other burn off steam. Kids and miniature Schnauzers are a great combination. As with every breed, you should always teach children how to approach and touch dogs, and always supervise any interactions between dogs and young children to prevent any biting or ear or tail pulling on the part of either party. Teach your child never to approach any dog while he's eating or sleeping, or to try to take the dog's food away. No dog, no matter how friendly, should ever be left unsupervised with a child. A miniature Schnauzer usually plays well with other dogs. He isn't one of those terriers who can't play nicely with others. He typically isn't as aggressive toward other dogs as many other terriers are, but he is brave and fearless around large dogs, a trait that can get him into trouble. He is large and in charge, at least in his own mind. Small mammals such as rats and gerbils, however, aren't good matches for the miniature Schnauzer, who is hardwired to kill them. Training won't change that, that's what he's bred for. Highlights. The miniature Schnauzer is people-oriented and wants nothing more than to hang out with you. He's incredibly affectionate. A miniature Schnauzer is intelligent, mischievous, and often stubborn. He's full of life. He's low-shedding, but high-maintenance in terms of grooming. He needs to be clipped every 5 to 8 weeks or so. He's noisy. Protective of home and family, he'll bark even at slight noises. He's good with kids and other dogs, but not to be trusted around small mammals. Always keep your miniature Schnauzer on a leash when you're not in a fenced area. If he sees something and wants to chase it, he will likely ignore your calls. A bored miniature Schnauzer is an unhappy miniature Schnauzer. Because he's intelligent and energetic, he thrives on varied activities and exercise. Make sure that you give him both, or he'll become destructive and ill-tempered. To get a healthy dog, never buy a puppy from an irresponsible breeder, puppy mill, or pet store. Look for a reputable breeder who tests her breeding dogs to make sure they're free of genetic diseases that they might pass on to the puppies, and that they have sound temperaments. Are you thinking about getting a Schnauzer? Let us know what you decide in the comments below. And if you know someone who's thinking about getting a Schnauzer, please share this with them. If you like this video, check out our website, the link is in the description of this video. Otherwise, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.